everybody, welcome back to another video. Technically not really much going, wait, no, bleh. This is a video. I'm not gonna be doing anything on it though. Maybe later. I am literally gonna do dishes right now, but this is, I don't know. You're just gonna see this, the Minecraft, I don't know. I just thought, hey, I'm not doing anything except maybe the dishes, so I'm gonna record a video while I'm doing the dishes. So you're gonna hear me doing the dishes. Did I mention I'm gonna do the dishes? I just kicked the dishwasher, it made a noise. So it is currently 1 a.m. Ah, so there's many things around me. Ah, I am putting my laptop on top of a blender so I can see it. I have my Minecraft in a mini screen, and if I want to, I can watch YouTube or something while I do it. I don't know what I'm doing. I just, I was crying like 10 minutes ago, so yeah, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Uh, so yeah, I feel like my brightness is down or something because it's really dark. If you didn't hear, I just turned on the water. I mean, that's probably all you can hear, maybe. I don't know. I didn't do a tough for this. Should I need to roll up? Well, no, buddy. I'm only like 20 minutes with you, so this is probably a really bad idea. It's gonna get all over my hoodie. My little sister was supposed to be helping me, but we decided to watch a movie, and when it was over, she ran away. It's kind of one of the reasons I was trying, but not exactly. Yeah. So, I don't know. And I have braces on, so I need to put this off. Good. What are we doing? I don't know. Uh, good. What am I talking about? I don't know why I restarted the phone. Don't know if this video is being posted. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Maybe I'm just talking to myself over a crazy person while I do the dishes. It's okay, because I usually talk to myself while I do the dishes. You know, when I was younger, I used to, when I was doing things like washing the dishes or taking a shower and literally just sitting there doing absolutely nothing, I pretend I'm talking to an audience on YouTube or something. And then uh, and I remembered, hey, I can actually just do that. I can actually just record myself talking. It's like, okay, that makes some really boring content. I just breathe soapy water in my face, so that's fun. For instance, this sink is absolutely full, so let's start with a giant pot because we have like 5 or 6 of those. It's been heavy, and nobody's cleaning any of this out. Skirts. So this, I don't know. I'm probably just gonna be talking and telling you stories. So this entire past month, it's what? It's the 20, 20 something. Just a second. Ah, whoa, that black rat. my perfect little view. It took me like 5 seconds to find this. What? What is... I'm confused. What's going on? I am going to play a video on loop in the background so this does not turn off. Because it just turned off on me. Let's see. I did a thing. I muted it, so I don't have somebody talking in my ear. I hope, I just pray we did not, I did this right, and he didn't hear what I turned on, just yelling. And I haven't watched the video yet, it just came out like 15 hours ago. I haven't been on my laptop all day. I've been trying to get my sleep together, because last night I did not sleep at all whatsoever. Like, I didn't, I laid down, right? Wait, that was last night, right? Yeah, not this last night, the night before last night. The night before last night, I laid down, and 5 minutes later, not even 5 minutes later, my mom came in and said, "Get ready, you're going to the dentist." And I didn't know I was going to the dentist. And maybe I would have gone to sleep a little early, or at least tried to. If I'd known I was going to the dentist, which is fun. So there's that. Anyway. What's it called? So I woke up, I got ready to go to the dentist, and then my dad called, because my mom was feeling sick, and he was going to pick me up and bring me to the dentist. Why do I keep saying bring me to the dentist? Anyway. So the dentist canceled. I said it again. And so they didn't know that he canceled. Apparently they had messaged them. So I was like, "You woke me up for nothing?" But she didn't really wake me up. I had just laid down. I had just laid down. She came in the door and said, "Come on, get ready. Wake up. We're going to the dentist." And so that was that morning. And then I was like, "You woke me up for nothing?" And my mom said, "No, you should be awake." But she was kind of laughing about it. I was very mad yesterday. I'm not, like, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just my lack of sleep, because I'm not that angry. And I told my little sister to shut up on multiple occasions. I almost never say that unless someone is, like, being extremely annoying. And she's interrupted me a few times. Like, she does that all the time. And yet, I just said shut up. And then I said it again, like, less than 5 minutes later, because I was still talking and she was still trying to interrupt me. And then I just said shut up again. Which made me feel bad, because I apologized immediately after, just on both occasions, but I was still just really, I wasn't sad. And I kept rolling my eyes at, like, my parents, because they were talking to me. And I never do that. I never do that, but I kept rolling my eyes. They didn't see me. I'm very sneaky with my eye holes. But I felt so bad because I raised my eyes. I didn't dare say anything. But I was just so annoyed. So yeah. I was angry. For, like, no reason. Yeah, and last night, the night before today, I was trying to go to bed, but I was reading something. Now, it took me a while to read, long while, like 4 hours, and I was not expecting that, because I was reading it, and I thought, hey, this will only take me a little while, and then I'll go take a shower. No, just out of nowhere, it was already like 1 a.m. in the morning, like it is right now, 1:21 a.m. There's mac and cheese burnt because I don't know this thought I'm still working on it. Usually I'm done with the dish by now and I put it in the dishwasher. Um, so that was no last night. Yeah, I saw it was 1 a.m. and I was like, oh, I need to go take my shower so I can get ready for bed because I shower every night before bed. That's just something I do. And so I I did that, but I was like so worn out because I hadn't slept in the last 24 hours after I got out of the shower. Like I just I laid down on my bed and I passed out and then woke up at 5 a.m. and I was like, oh, I wasn't finished getting ready for bed. So I woke up and finished getting ready for bed. Cause you probably don't know, I have eczema, like really bad eczema. So after I take a shower, it'll dry out and my skin will start cracking. So like immediately afterwards, I need to put lotion on, or it'll be like really pleasant and kind of scaly, kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It'll get flaky and painful, and if I move around too much, it'll start ripping apart, so I'll just start bleeding, and it's like, ow. Okay, that's not helpful. That happens after I work for a while and after I do the dishes. So, yeah. Because we've been moving tables and chairs around on several occasions. They're like boxes and unpacking things or going out to help somebody. And every single time, my hands end up like cracky and gross. And I'll end up with like 20 new scars. And it's extremely unpleasant because I wash my hands like every 5 minutes and stuff. And so they get really dried out because I really don't like germs. If I don't wash my hands, I'll just start feeling like really gross. One of the reasons I don't like washing the dishes because it's absolutely disgusting. Like right now, the gross smells are getting under my fingernails. Icky yuckness. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 a.m. I just hit 12 minutes and 30 something seconds. It's great. So that's funny. Anyway, did I hit always stay on the world? Because I really thought it would have turned night by now. Just give me a second. I want to make sure like weather and stuff is on, so if it starts raining, I can say, hey, it started raining. That's cool. I keep turning. Still don't have a mouse. I'm using the, what's it called? Keep forgetting where everything is. They change it too much. Excuse me. Let's see. Day. Nope. It's. Wait, no, that's off. It's just do daylight save is on. Okay. Now we can resume the game. There we go. Anyway. There. There we go. That's what we're doing. If you didn't recognize the world that long, it's the one we did on the Lake Plays channel for what's it called? We dug down to the core of the earth. We took the bedrock. Wait, how we came up with the video? Actually, I came up with the video because I saw like 2 or 3 people do it like once or twice before. And I thought, hey, if that looks like fun, we could do that. Plus, we were literally all standing in a world and we were like, okay, now what are we gonna do? What's our video idea gonna be? And nobody said anything. It's like, are you sure? Should we just switch over to Roblox or something? And so I said, hey, how about we just mine the bedrock? And so I I went and I put the barrier blocks down so we could see each other after I chose a spot. Yep, I won today. I don't know how the maybe I mean I do know how I was looking down the entire time and I guess they didn't realize it's his art or something. I don't remember exact details. Don't remember. Yeah, so it's hitting everywhere. We need to get more food. This thing is empty. Put water in it just to get the last bits of it. Like, that is what you do. I don't know. I don't think you have any more dish soap anywhere, so I'll have to survive. It's still cleaning that stupid fan with the mac and cheese. Nobody cleans their stuff. I don't cook. Actually, the other day, week, maybe, I don't know. My parents, no, my dad was sitting on the couch, and my mom, she was doing the dishes, like I am now. And she said, hey, go make your dad a grilled cheese. And I was panicking because of like, I don't know how to make a grilled cheese. Does this woman not know this? And I was kind of just like, and then she said, go, now, do it. I'm like, okay. Because that's what I do. And so I went in there, and the entire time, I was just panicking. It's like, why doesn't he make his own grilled cheese? Why can't you just stop and do this? I can take on some of the dishes. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't say anything of that out loud, but in, like, my brain, I was panicking. But when I was done, I gave it to my dad, and, like, he was like, huh? Because he took a bite out of it, and he started laughing, and my mom had finished the dishes by the time I was done. And he told my mom she like burnt both sides of the bread. Like, you know how there's 2 slices of bread, 4 sides, if you're going by not sides. Yes. Anyways. So apparently I had ended up burning both sides on the outside and the inside. Not like the middle each slice of bread, but like the outside, the entirety of the outside of the bread. But I didn't melt like any of the cheese. None of it. It was like still cold. I'm not 100% sure how I did it. My dad said something about the temperature being high, but that doesn't account for the fact that the inside bread was also burnt. And it wasn't like completely like through and through burnt. It was like kind of brownish with a few specks of like ash blackness. I don't know. It was embarrassing. And yeah. That is one of the reasons why I don't cook. And also because every time I try and cook something, somebody says, "Oh, well, we already bought food. Oh, we already made food." Or no, we're saving that stuff for another time, like a meal. Okay. And so my parents, they were laughing at me afterwards and asking, "Do you know how to cook? Like, do you not cook?" And I said, "No, you guys. I wake up at like in the evening, and you guys always like feed us or make something." My older sister, she makes something, or you guys make something. Cause Bryn likes cooking. Trey, my older brother, he cooks sometimes. But that. Speaking of Trey, and the video, we dug down the bedrock. Oh, I'm getting all kinds of off track here. No, back onto the cooking thing. He likes cooking for himself, but sometimes he'll be like, "You know what, I'm sharing with you." He's like, "Here, I made this, eat it." And it's like, okay. And it's usually not half bad. there's always a passing. Great. Anyway, and it's on my jacket. Okay. So, it's not that he's a bad cook, it's just everybody's kind of surprised that he kind of knows how to, which I don't understand why. Because he cooks for himself all the time. It's just Gwen likes to share her food. Like, she'll make entire full meals, whereas Trey makes, like, one big meal for himself. And so, so sometimes Gwen makes dinner for everybody, or she'll make cookies or brownies and, like, eat 2 or 3, and then there's an entire batch of cookies or brownies, and it's like, yeah! Which is great, because I have a sweet tooth, and it's also terrible, because she's gonna give me diabetes. So, yeah, back to the video topic thing with Trey. Like halfway through, every single time we try to record, like all 4 of us, halfway through he'll get bored, and we've had 2 or 3 recording sessions where it's just like halfway through he'll like log out of the game or just leave us and then start playing something else. And it's like, dude, you're the one who asked us to record. And for the past week, they've been begging me, hey, Callie, come down so we can record people. And it's like, every time we record, you two start yelling at Katie, and then Trey gets bored and leaves. And it doesn't work out for you. And as much as we love the idea, it's just the reality it's not as much as it's not all it's cracked up to be. Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't finish talking about this morning I finished getting ready. I put like lotion on, so my skin didn't rip apart at 5 because I woke up at 5 a.m. and then I went back to sleep, and then I thought, hey, I got at least some more sleep than usual because I was so tired. But no, I woke up at like 2 or 3 o'clock again, and it wasn't even because I wanted to wake up. My little sister came in and said, hey, you need to wake up. That's all. Okay. Oh, and guess what else I did? Wonderful, wonderful news. I also did some homework. I just haven't been doing my work. And I did do some of that. On minutes. I want to tell you, show you something. So, give me like 5 seconds. So over here, I pull this up here. Here I need to do this. You can't see what I'm doing right now. So, my brother's on 144 days. My older sister is 105. My younger sister is at 75. And I'm at a solid 146. Now, when it comes to homework, we're supposed to be on day 85. 100, not 85, just 80. 180. So I'm at 145. And everybody else is behind me. My brother, he's been occasionally doing his, but he stopped because he went to our aunt's over after our mom had gotten surgery. No, before actually, because he left the weekend she was supposed to go in. I finally finished on the plot. So he left the weekend she was going to get surgery, and he was gone throughout the majority of her recovery. And so every day he'd been waking up and doing his homework, and when he got home, he just stopped. And I think I told you before that I've been going through like a really depressive episode. I'm not a huge fan of talking about it. Yep. But, stuff happens. Anyway, I just have not been feeling like doing anything, like recording or, what's it called? Doing my homework. Even though I like learning, the work we have is just absolutely frustrating. But when I was in school and I was learning stuff, that was fun. I enjoy learning things, and like robotics class, that was fun, even though I had to do the work for everybody else, because I I could talk to you for hours about how frustrating robotics class was, and occasionally spout in how much I loved it. It was just so annoying. But I like learning things. It's just the online school that we're signed up for. It's so frustrating and so annoying. I honestly would rather just like go back to public school. Like all my siblings did homeschooled, and I honestly was not, because I I wanted to go to actual school. It's just my we were we were moving houses, and it was a huge transitional period. So I thought, okay, maybe it's better if we all just homeschool. Started homeschooling. Yep, that's a sentence. Okay, so that's what I did, and even with everybody begging to do homeschool, it's basically just in us just sitting there, and our mom occasionally saying, "Hey, did you do your work?" We're like, no. We'd like, go do it. But, we've been doing this since maybe a little past January last year. And so that's the whole thing. Works. I don't know. But yeah, I'd rather go back to school, and honestly, my siblings need to too, because they haven't been doing their work. Uh, um, quick update on the dishes. I have finished the pot, and I'm working on the second bowl. I'm almost done with that. Okay, how about I tell you why I was crying earlier, okay? So, it's really stupid. So, me and my little sister, we were supposed to do the dishes, right? Now, except we had a pie in the fridge. Like, a really weird homemade chocolate pie. My little sister made it, actually. Um, except it was supposed to be one of those where you have, like, the Cool Whip and the melted chocolate, and you blend it all together. And then it makes this really fluffy chocolate pie. Now, we were experimenting. I didn't do anything. She was experimenting with different types of, what's it called? Different types of chocolates. So we have like Hershey's and Lindt and Dove, and so we had different kinds of chocolates. Now this was the Lindt chocolate she was trying to do, which is, for any of you that don't know, it's kind of like a fancy, expensive chocolate. Now this stuff, I only had it like once before we put it in the pie, and it was good. I liked it, except that stuff, it freezes like so fast. Like even if it gets a little cold, it's stronger than bedrock, honestly. No, but seriously, that stuff gets hard really quick. And the second, if you even like room temperature, it could start melting. If you put it in your hand, it'll turn to liquid. Who knows how long? But it's really, it's not the best when you're trying to make a chocolate pie with Cool Whip, I think. Don't worry, everything is okay. Okay? Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Everything is A-okay. Everything's fine. I'm moving dishes the rest of this thing is still full, so except now I'm moving on to another giant pot that is, instead of full of gross, not cleaned up mac and cheese, this is full of spaghetti sauce, and it smells amazing because I love spaghetti, and they didn't properly rinse it off. In fact, this one saw it was left on the stove top for several hours. I mean, we've done worse. our our dad, he saw it on the stove top. We made chili last week, and he thought it was the chili from last week. His eyesight, I love him to death, but it's just been getting worse. I don't remember the last time he went in for like a checkup on his eyes. Like with the amount of surgery and stuff he's had on him, then we should go on every week. But honestly, it's probably just getting worse. You know, life's life. Anyway, so he thought it was chili from last week. So you made the chili. Why didn't you clean it up? Like you suggested clean it up. I didn't say that before, so it was like, no, it's just spaghetti from just earlier today. I was like, oh. And because at first he was like yelling at me. Did you no one clean this up? Like, no, somebody did. Because you didn't know it was cleaned up. So apparently somebody did clean it up. Wasn't me though. I don't remember cleaning up that shit. I usually end up doing dishes anyway, because my mom's so good at it. Great compliment, right? No, she genuinely says I'm the best at dishes in our family, so that's why I'm stuck doing it all the time. Because unlike my siblings, I know how to get all the gunk off of stuff, and I actually clean it because I'm very OCD. I don't like gunk and stuff, and I don't like getting water all over the place. It makes me upset. Like, I'll even wash my hands while I'm washing the dishes. I'll stop for like a second and wash my hands because they just feel really gross, and then I'll continue doing the dishes. And so that's something I do. So she makes me do it all the time, even though it hurts so badly. Right now they're still wet. My hands, yes, my hands are still damp. They're not dried out, but afterward I swear I'm gonna be in so much pain. Ugh. Like, oh, the pan is still. I don't know if it's wrong with it. It's not clean. There's some more to show. Yes. And it's not done, but you know what? It'll work. I'm not picky. I'd like to have some actual stuff anyway, instead of just the watered down stuff. This is going so much better. Anyway, what was it? I don't know what I was talking about. I never know what I'm talking about. I keep talking and talking. Usually I don't say anything, but once you get me talking, I'll just keep saying stuff. Oh, I think that's what don't be sweet to be. Those girls. It is. I don't think so that's far enough. It went past my elbow. Now look what I've done. My sleeve is damp. I rolled up one of my sleeves initially because it was damp earlier today because I was washing my hands, it got wet. It's stinking, that's full of dishes. No. It's just, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I never know anymore. I really hope you guys can hear me because I've been, it's been 35 minutes. I've been standing here talking for 35 minutes. I've only gotten 3 dishes done. And so this is, yeah. 4 a.m. It'd be sad if I was just talking to myself. My brother's still on the computer. I just now realized that he's been on there. His tablet's on there. I can't hear him. He's on it. In the other room. And apparently hasn't finished, so that's a thing. Alright. I'm gonna try and get more like smaller things because I just finished with the big pan thing. I'll get some of the smaller stuff out of the way really quick because it's a lot faster. Even though everything here is just really gross. And there's even dishes outside of the sink that haven't been washed. People need to clean up after themselves. Oh yeah, I don't cook. I told you that earlier. Even my little sister cooks. Like I mentioned my other siblings, but my little sister, she cooks sometimes. And she never cleaned up after herself. And it's so frustrating. My mom was saying, hey, go clean the dishes. And it's like, why? I didn't do anything for this. Like, you bought us plastic bowls and styrofoam bowls and stuff. And why do I have to clean up? It's not my nerves. Of course, I never actually say any of these stuff loud because that's just who I am. Too scared to say stuff out loud. Say stuff. Oh yes, say stuff. I choose say stuff. Oh, I just got a cup and I'm assuming it has mold in it, and it is. And it just splashed on my arm. It didn't get on my sleeve. At least that's what I'm telling myself because I didn't see. I didn't see. I hoped it didn't get on my sleeve. Okay. Oh, that's gross. That's gross. Oh, I'll tell you why I was crying earlier. So, no, it's really stupid actually. So, me and my little sister, we were supposed to do the dishes, right? As I'm doing it now. So, but there was a pie in the freezer. Oh, I told you about the pie already. I went on a rant about the pie. And, oh yeah, the Cool Whip and stuff, it didn't mix together right. And so it's just been in the freezer for like a week. And so they found it and said, okay, if nobody eats this, they're gonna throw it out. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna eat it. And so I did. And so I ate this pie. And while I was eating the pie, I sat in the living room and my little sister was gonna put on a show. She was gonna put on Young Sheldon because she watched it like 5 or 6 times and wanted to watch it again for some season. I was okay then. And I was like, no, I've been wanting, because usually I have like Disney Plus on my laptop and Netflix, but when I transferred over to my new laptop after my other one broke, I didn't get Disney on it, so there were some movies that I saw. I haven't watched that in a while. I haven't watched that. And one of those movies was Tangled. So I know this is a lot of build-up for why I was crying for like 20 minutes. But you know what? It's not worth it, I swear. So we were watching the movie. I told her to put it on, and well, she wasn't going to. Then I asked her please, like 5 or 6 times. She said fine. We put on the movie, and I was like, oh, I was happy because I got to watch the movie. I hadn't watched it since I was little, actually, which is kind of sad because it's a good movie. You should all go watch it right now. I'm kidding. Kind of, maybe, I don't know. So after the movie was over, because during the movie we were having fun, we were laughing. After the movie was over, did you know there's like a 2-minute little short thing? I don't know, but it's of like aftermath of the what's it called? The movie. It's a wedding, kind of. Yeah, not kind of. It's a wedding day thing where the horse Maximus and the chameleon Pastels. I think they lose the ring and have to go find it. I don't remember. I didn't get to watch it because I said, "Hey Katie, can we watch this really quickly before we go watch the dishes?" And she was supposed to help me. She's not helping me. Anyway, so, words. So she she was gonna go find it, and I need to use the restroom. So I said, "Okay, you go find it. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom." And she's like, "Okay." And I went to the restroom. I went downstairs to our older sister and help. She was inside the house. She was in upstairs. Yes. And into this now. No, and not. Anyway, my brain's everywhere. So I went to the restroom, and when I came out, I wanted to check if I had any notifications on the laptop, because I hadn't been on it all day, because, well, after my little sister woke me up, we had to go, and then, words, we had to go, and we were busy, and I didn't have any time to get on my laptop. So, I wanted to get on it and set notifications, when I sat down and watched the short, so I could do that really quick. Movie cups. I finished 5 bowls. 2 pans. Hot pan thingies. I don't know. So anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, I wanted to check the notifications while we were watching the Tangled short thing before we started the dishes. So, I went into the dining room, because the way our house works, I don't know. Walking in the living room to the right, you have we have bookshelves in there, and half of it's the dining room, but for some reason our parents call it the formal living room, even though it's full of boxes, and there's no couch or chair or anything, and we have the dining room table in the back, and from the dining room, if you turn directly right, you'll go into the dining room area, and then you turn left, there's the kitchen, walk straight, turn left, there's the living room, but from the door, you walk in, and you walk straight ahead, and you walk into the living room, because we have this tiny little entryway, and if you turn left, then there would be, the downstairs bathroom, the staircase, and my parents' bedroom, all right there. There's also a little closet, which is under the stairs. My parents, when they first moved here, they joked about putting my older sister in these little staircase closets. Not my little sister, my older sister, because she'll honestly, even if you give her a bed, she'll honestly just lay down on the floor. It's kind of funny, but also kind of scary. It's are you trying to hurt yourself, John? Do you want to have back issues when you're older? I guess so. Fourth. 1 cup down. So, yeah. I went to the downstairs bathroom. And then I went into the dining room area because we had brought in some stuff from the car, and I had to put my backpack down, which had my laptop on it. And so I went to the dining room and I grabbed my laptop. Then instead of going backpacking, I just went left into the kitchen area, and I kept walking and turned left again, which makes me look into the living room. But I looked onto the the chair that my little sister was in. and she wasn't there. And I looked to the right where the TV was, and it was off. Sorry, the YouTube video I had on to keep this, to keep my laptop on. Ah, turned off. Ooh, the moon's pretty. It's a half moon. Almost a crescent. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah. Turn back on the loop and resume the game. Beep, beep, beep. Anyway, so this thing is not even close to being done. We'll be here for a while. So what to call it? What if I streamed? I could have been streaming this in there. I chose not to because I don't know. This might be better as a stream, honestly. Maybe. I don't know. So I'm just having like an hour-long video of me talking. Minecraft just sitting here and me doing the dishes. That would be decent. Who would like that? Coffee, tell me the comments. That'd be stupid. Anyway. My brain's not working. It's almost 2 in the morning. Of course my brain's not working. Anyway. I walked in the living room and she just wasn't there. She was gone. She had turned off the TV, and in fact, I heard her running up the staircase, which I had just taken my eye off just like less than a few seconds ago. So apparently, in the time I walked through the kitchen, she had sprinted through up to the staircase, and I heard her giggling. Like I heard her run up to the staircase, and I heard her giggling, and she went into her room, and I heard her go into her room, and because you can actually hear up in her room from downstairs where somebody is and what they're doing. Not like super loud, but you can hear their footsteps. And so I could hear her footsteps from downstairs, and I heard her jump onto her bed, like actually just full ways to jump, leap onto it, which was kind of weird. Anyways, I just kind of was standing there in shock. I had a backpack in one hand. I had a Gatorade that I left on the staircase in the other, because that staircase she had just run up. So I left it there a while ago because I thought it was in my pocket, like in my hoodie pocket, but it wasn't. I'd left it on the staircase. It was like, okay, whatever. And so I grabbed that and I grabbed my bag and I went into the living room and she wasn't there. I heard where she went. And I kind of just stood there in shock. And like for 2 full minutes, like I thought she was gonna come back. Like I genuinely thought she'd just been joking and that she'd come back downstairs. And so I could watch the short little clip of the Tingle movies, the aftermath wedding thing. I need to finish watching the series because I watched it like 2 years ago. Like I watched the entire thing, and then like we're very in it and stuff. And I watched that, and then a new season came out, and I watched that. And a new season came out, and I watched that, and more stuff started coming out, and I just stopped watching it. So, yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah. So I was just kind of standing there, and I could feel, like, like my voice was like so scratched up, and I was calling her name like an idiot. I said, Kate, and I sat there for 2 minutes straight, just like in shock. I thought she was gonna come downstairs, and she was joking. And so after like 2 full like solid minutes, I dropped the Gatorade onto the seat that I was sitting on next to me that I had previously while we were watching the movie. And then, um, and I dropped the bag on the ground, and then I like, I could barely get myself to move. Like, I was moving up to the staircase, like, so slowly. And when I opened my bedroom door, and I saw her there. She was sitting on her Chromebook, watching a YouTube video, headphones on. And she was laughing, and she was talking to the screen, and I kind of just stood there for a minute. I saw her glance at me, and then look back down. And, like, the entire time I was, like, down there, I was like, she just left me. And you don't know me. None of you do. I don't like being left behind. Even if I know where somebody's going, I'll like, still cry. I don't know. Especially anxiety in this, I don't know, fear of being abandoned. No clue. But I'll start crying if somebody leaves me. And I was upset that she left me, and so I stood there. And I went up there, and I knew she knew I was there because she looked at me. She like looked directly at me, and then back at her screen. And I just kind of stood there, and then tears started coming out of my eyes. And I started crying, and I was like so sad. And like I was in the doorway, then I leaned against the wall, like the door frame, and the wall in our room. And I just slid down and just sat there crying for like 10 minutes. And then, you know what she said when she finally heard me? She finally heard me. She said, "Is somebody crying?" And then she looked directly at me. She was looking directly at me. She said, "Is somebody crying? Are you okay? Do you need something? What, are you okay? Do you need something?" And like, just like, seriously? And then that little muffin, she went back to her show. She went back on watching her show. She just unpaused it and started watching it again. Well, I was just sitting there in tears because she left me. And then you know what I started crying about? She just like I genuinely like in that moment was like she does not care about me. I started crying even harder. And I sat there for like ever because she saw me crying and did absolutely nothing. She said, "If somebody's crying and it's like it." Usually she'll like come to me or something. Like when we're out and I start crying or something, she'll like, "Are you okay?" Except she does it in this condescending begging voice, which is kind of annoying. Because she's 2 years younger than me. Dude, I'm crying, not okay. And so I kind of just sat there in tears, and while I was still crying, I was like, I'm gonna go to my parents' room because that's the greatest idea. But honestly, it was not a bad idea because I thought the minute they hear why I was like in tears, like actually genuinely sobbing, then they would get mad at me for waking them up. Because again, it's 2 a.m. right now. 2:05 a.m. And it's it was like an hour, maybe an hour and a half ago. I don't know, not for sure. I can't remember what time I started. So I walked into their room, and I went over to my mom's side of the bed, and I shook her awake. And after a few seconds, she woke up and she was like, "Are you okay? What's wrong?" And I couldn't talk. Like I genuinely couldn't speak. Like I was that upset. Like I was that sad. And I kind of just sobbing for like a few more good solid minutes until I could finally like breathe enough to get my words out. And I told them how upset I was. I couldn't help but like repeat it 5 or 6 times. And I was like, Casey doesn't care. about me. It's just what I was saying. Like, I was genuinely in tears. And so that was fun. And luckily my parents, they're like, oh, it's so good. And then they started insulting her. It's like with anybody else that would be, I'm sure they would be like, having a field day. Like stuff. I came to somebody crying about somebody and they started insulting them, laugh. Yeah. With my parents teacher, it was like, it was my little sister. I'm like, everybody's so mean to her, like all the time. But then she goes, and I'm nice to her because I feel like everybody's so mean to her, and I would feel bad. But then she goes and does stuff like that. It makes me sad. And she just doesn't care. And so she just goes to sleep, and I told her if she just told me she was getting bored and wanted to leave, that's fine, but I just wanted to show her something so we could do it. So that was, yeah. Which I usually don't come to people when I start crying like that. But I was like, you know what? I'm in tears. And honestly, I talked to Katie about stuff like this all the time. Why not? I'm gonna go to my parents. I mean, well, okay, I'm just in tears and I'm crying and I'm sobbing and here's what. But I just felt so bad because they were asleep. Like, there's the way in bed, like the lights were off. They were asleep. And when I was about to leave, my dad's phone started getting off because he has diabetes and he just got this new thingy that he shoves into his arm every 15 days. And it tells him how his blood pressure is. And it started beeping as I was about to, not blood pressure, blood sugars. And I was about to leave and it started beeping. And he said, it's at 54. And I was like, oh, it dropped. And I don't know what blood sugar is, but I've heard somebody say something about like 130, I don't know. And then also 90, but that might be blood pressure. I don't know. But 54 doesn't sound like a great thing when it comes to health. I've never heard that number. Association to good things. So that's a little concerning. Not sure what that meant. And I told my dad to cry. So then I would cry. Why? Why do I rhyme? One more time. Okay, stop. So what's it called? Words. I don't know. Look at this. Okay. That happened, and then I came in here, and I was like, maybe I should talk. Maybe I should record a video and tell everybody how upset I am. And like, I need to do the dishes though, so I'm gonna do the dishes, and I did, and I'm doing them, and I've been doing them for almost an hour, and the sink has been empty a whole lot, and I haven't even gotten to the silverware. It's still hot and a giant bowl left in here. Oh, and there's another giant bowl. No, there's a giant bowl, and then there's a pot inside of it. Then there's another giant bowl inside the pot. It's pretty big for me to be calling it giant. Okay. So, with words, what are we gonna say next? What are we gonna talk about next? Oh yeah, I have an anticipatory which thankfully my parents told me about because the guy canceled because he was sick 3 times today. What was it the day before? I can't remember. Anyway, so I have a dentist appointment tomorrow, and well, it's at 3 p.m. and my dad said you'll need to wake up early for it. And I was confused for a second because when I hear people talking about early, I think like morning early. I was like, do you mean it's gonna be at 3 a.m.? And I was concerned, because honestly it'd be in less than an hour. from right now, if that were the case. But then he didn't, I don't know if he heard me. And then I realized, like, then I realized because it's talking about free freedom, and he was just making fun of the fact that I am not good at sleeping. Sorry, it's getting kind of clogged with all the gross stuff in here. This sink is absolutely disgusting. Like, and I'm not even supposed to be doing this by myself, which in fact I am doing it by myself. It's fun. Yeah. Um, so I have a dentist appointment. Yay. You want to know why? Because I apparently have stuff on my teeth. And that stuff on my teeth made a thing in my teeth. A little hole, if you will. Well, two of them. On the exact same side of the mouth. On either side. And there's a hole on the front of my teeth. My two front teeth. Which apparently a lot of people want for Christmas. I don't like going to the dentist. Actually, tomorrow we're also going to help family. We're gonna pick, not family, an old couple. Kind of mean to call them old, but yes they are. We're gonna go pick acorns out of their yard before my dentist appointment, which is great. So I'm gonna go out and sweat all day, and I just realized I don't. Oh, I didn't do laundry. I don't have any pants to wear tomorrow. The one I have has a hole in it anyway. I've been so dumb. I thought I'd find a day to do home. It's not home. I'm supposed to see 10 days in one day, if I might add. I thought I might find a day to do my laundry this week, and I didn't, and now I'm out, so I'll need to do that. Yeah, doing a lot of stupid stuff right now. Here, I'm gonna transfer the bowls I'd already cleaned up here. Please tell me they'll fit. I will cry if they don't fit. They fit in the other. We got a new dishwasher because this one broke. So, this is the first time I'm gonna be using it, so I'm gonna be really frustrated trying to figure out how this thing works. Stay tuned, dude. You might find me trying to figure out how to make this stupid thing work. Thankfully the bowls fit. Because I wasn't thinking, and I just washed the giant bowl inside the pot and stuff, the other giant bowl. And I tried to put it on the top, but it didn't work. So, yeah. I made room for it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is okay. Oh, yeah. Another thing. Words. So, the couple's house we're gonna go clean, they have the word blood in their name. And my dad was tripping over the words. How's that falling? Dear, I'm gonna cry. First, I didn't even look inside the box. This is absolutely disgusting. Was that me? I don't know. I need to stop talking if you guys are not leaving. Anyway. There was the word blood in there, and my dad was tripping over these words, and I corrected it. Telling him what word, yes, their correct last name, because I know what everyone else is trying to say, and just can't figure out what I'm saying. So yeah. Why did I say so yeah? There's more to this story. Right. So, what else is this says? Wait, we're gonna have a blood drive? Because he said tomorrow morning we're gonna do something blood. And she said we're gonna have a blood drive, and I knew I had a dentist appointment tomorrow. If you don't know, I am scared of needles. Of course you don't know. You don't know me. I am scared of needles. I'm definitely afraid. Like I will start screaming and crying and that. And so and the first time I'd ever been to a blood drive, which I didn't draw blood, my dad did. And so I saw all the needles and all the blood, and I'm not sure what happened. Like, I don't know. But it was just, it made me feel, like, really sick. And I was feeling dizzy, okay? I was feeling dizzy, so I laid down. I don't care what my mom tells you, I did not pass out. I distinctly remember choosing to lay down on the ground. I did not pull over. I laid down on the ground. I was completely conscious the entire time. I remember because a doctor or a nurse came over to me and asked, are you okay? But yeah, I'm just tired. I'm dizzy, and so I decided to lay down and keep it. She was like, okay. And then I threw up. So that happened. Yep, I threw up all over the ground. And 2 nurses helped clean it up, and I felt so embarrassed. But I did not pass out. I was just so I don't like blood drives. I appreciate them because they're saving lives, but they can do that away from me. And I had a dentist oh. Yeah, we can discuss it. Let's go. It's yellow. I don't remember what this is. It was like a white film on the tape with a font, and when there's a clump of it, it's yellow. I don't know if it's cheese. That would make sense. It did keep things else as well. I don't know. Absolutely nothing. Anyway, so I was, no, we're not doing I'm not going to the dentist and having a blood drive the same day. Just 2 things, which is really good places. And then my sister started going, my older sister, my little sister said, like, the one who thought it was a blood drive. And we corrected them. And my older sister started talking about how people are scared of the dentist. And I'm like, I'm not scared of the dentist. I just don't like people touching my mouth bones. Because, like, seriously, what? People aren't supposed to be touching your bones. Okay? Most of them are inside of your body, right? And these kids, not kids, these like 28, I guess, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Like 28 bones. I don't know. They're sticking out. They're jutting out of your face. And it's like you really want people touching those? And then, like, even if they're just trying to clean them and make sure they're okay. No? You can clean them. I can make sure they're okay. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Because I don't like brushing my teeth, because it's just gross. Like, I like the idea of being clean, and I don't like stuff over my teeth. So, yeah, obviously, I brush my teeth. It's one of my least favorite things. Like, I don't look forward to it. Like, ever. Because it's just, you're putting foamy, gross stuff on a piece of plastic with little plastic bristles, and you're scrubbing these bones. Like, why? Why? And I'm like, I understand that. It's just, I don't like it. Okay, I'm complaining. There. So, Oh, nice. Well, it was also my little sister's birthday on Sunday, which was fun, I guess. I don't know. What day is it? It's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Yeah, we had church today. Shut up, Kelly. And been recording for over an hour. Yay! Fun, I guess. I don't know. Last recording this long was the eclipse. I love celestial bodies, like anything. I like science and like physics, inertially, like everything that has to do with like the universe. It's just so cool to me. And also the fact that like stars and stuff, like out in the solar system, are like so much older than us. Like if you actually look at the universe, a lot of people try to make excuses like what's it called? I don't know, words. But they've actually found like a limit to the universe, like how big it is, and like, it's so huge. But they've actually found like the end, and they said it's like slowly growing, but like eventually it'll just collapse on itself. Like there's a finite beginning and end. It's all going to end eventually, and it's gonna be so cool. I mean, but out in space, it's like out, like outer in the universe. Like we're close to the center, right? No, the center of the universe is actually like younger than the outer, because the outer is like it could be billions and billions of years older than us, and it's so cool and I love it. I don't know. And also, like, not even just out in the big stuff and, like, all the stars and the planets and the fact it's just, like, huge explosions, slowly going off. And just collections of dust and dirt and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying in metals. And it's so cool. But, like, on a smaller, like, more cellular, but also molecular level. Like cellular level, it's so cool. But then you go down to the molecular level, and it's like, whoa. And it's so cool, and I'm just nerding out. I like science. We are inside, and I am. Oh, I didn't even tell you. Okay, what I was singing, reference to Life Series. Have you ever heard of it? It's wonderful and spectacular. Yeah. Bunch of Minecraft YouTubers, because that's all I watched. If you didn't know before, now you do. That's all I watch. Is people playing Minecraft. Sometimes they're pretending to be characters. Sometimes they're just hanging out. Sometimes they're doing challenges. I don't know. I rarely ever watch anything else, ever since I was little. That's mostly what I watch. And so, words. The Life Series. That's what I'm talking about. The reference I made was to the Life Series. It was actually Third Life, the first season thing of the Life Series. And so the video I'm watching right now is one of the players. I don't know his name, like honestly. Plus, I've been watching these series for over a year, and I even tried to watch Hermitcraft, and I kind of failed. But I also started trying again just recently. Actually, that was what me doing my homework. I was like, I watch Hermitcraft. I watch Korean, of course, because that's the only person I watch it. Why did I say of course? Because that's the only person I watch. Like, it's Like, it's obvious to you guys. Like, obviously. I say a lot of things that it's stupid, and I love it, and I hate it all at the same time. And so, I watch Green. Yes, Green. Let's say. Anyway. But no, he put together the Life series. It's actually his series. So we're not. And Jimmy or Tim, I don't know. I don't know. Green and Call right? Everybody else calls him Jimmy. And I'm confused. Because I get confused. So, yeah. I'm confused. I don't know if it's Jimmy or Tim. Again, you confused me. I don't know. And I don't know who it was, but on one of these series, they said, wait, your name's Jimmy? I've been calling you Jim or Jimmy the whole season. And it's like, no, everybody was like laughing. And I couldn't, and nobody corrected him. And I'm so confused because they didn't say it was, they didn't say he was right, but they also didn't say he was wrong. And I think he was just as confused as me, and I don't even remember who it was. I don't know if it was, like, Impulse or somebody. I don't know. Anyway, why am I talking about this? So, he was actually the first one I watched to get me into the Life series. It was Secret Life. And his video was in my recommended. And so, I watched a bit of it, and I realized, wait, there's a bunch of other people doing this too. And the only person I recognized was Manga Ojamiro and Obi Shadow. And I was like, who are these people? I don't know anybody. I only know Mumbo because he's famous for Lodestone. I don't even know, I don't know Lizzie. I didn't know her. And so, I was so confused. And then I went through and I looked at all the people. And I said, hey, I'm gonna watch Green. I'm gonna watch Green's point of view, because that's what I'm gonna do. And so I did. I don't remember if it was because he made the thing and that's why I wanted to watch it, or if it was just because. I don't know. I don't know why, but I'm glad he was my final decision because he's, like, as much fun I have watched him. What's his face? I don't know. Solidarity Gaming. Another blonde British chicken. I don't know. As much as fun as I had watching him, I had like way more fun with watching Green's point of view. And it was great, and I loved it. And so, and because of that, I started watching some Hermitcraft. And it was great, and I'm trying to love it, trying so hard, but I get a little bored after a while. Like, I enjoy it. It's just, I don't know. And so that's why I started doing my homework and watching it, so I could somewhat focus on that and somewhat focus on my homework. So like, okay, I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna do stuff. I'm gonna watch this, and I'm also gonna do this. And I did, and it worked. And I think it worked. And that's not the first time I've been trying to get myself to watch something. And I thought, hey, why not? I'm gonna do my homework and watch it at the same time. And it actually helps me get through my homework stuff. And I sit there watching it for a little while. And it's great because it actually gets me to watch stuff. And I usually end up giving up on that thing like a little while afterwards. It's just kind of sad. I don't know if all of this is gonna be. me that. Okay. Okay. Whatever. I'm having trouble with the dishwasher. So, I didn't even tell you what video I'm watching. It is called Solidarity Reacts to Wildlife Memes Part 8, the finale. So, Wildlife, the newest life series. Just finished like a week or two ago. I'm not 100% sure on the date because honestly my days have been blurring together. Yeah, it's the 19th. I thought it was the 18th. Wait a minute. Get up. I don't care. What? I shoved this in the corner where my notifications are, and so you can see every single one of them. And erase. Give me a second. Sorry. What's it called? My brother's been in the game room since hours. And there's water in my food. Great. He just came out. It's 2:30 a.m. He just came out of the game room. He's been on the Xbox all day. Not all day. He's been on, I mean, maybe, I don't know. He's been on the Xbox for at least several hours. It's great. Anyway, what am I talking about? I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh, my internet is late. I don't know what's going on. Of course I know what's going on, idiots. The notifications just something's up with the internet. Whatever. I don't know. On to silverware. I think. You know what, I'm gonna... Give me a second. I think something is up. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's... What? I don't care. Okay. Never mind, it's still glitching out. Here, I'm gonna pause this for a second. Okay, I think it's working now. There we go. He's in the living room. I thought he went upstairs. Ow. Water too hot. Anyway. I'm almost done here. Almost an hour and 30 minutes. So, yeah, what was talking about? Live series, Minecraft. That looks like so much fun. Like, I see it on funny, and it's like, I want to do that. I want to play. Can I play? I can't play. I wish I could play. Words. I've been trying to play Minecraft. No, I haven't. I mean, I want to have been trying. Like, in my brain, it says, okay, go play Minecraft. But no, I'm gonna watch this. But it's like, okay. But when it comes to me, I don't care. Like, my brain doesn't care. It says, okay, okay, do whatever you want. I don't like the silverware thing. That one has. I don't know. I'm not quick and I don't like it. Makes me angry. You know why? Because it has little lids on each and every one of them. Like, why? Why do you want to do this? I don't need you. Like, I think it's shut the silverware anyway, right? I don't need you. You're being obnoxious. You're not supposed to. My life. There's gonna be some stuff left in here. Maybe lids. And two lids and a whole entire container. It looks like something you put like a bunch of ramen cookies or things, maybe leftover spaghetti in. Except it's really big. I'm getting an ad on this video I put on. I'm watching it, skipping it. I love several ads. Which is weird because when I put on, like, what's it called? I'll put on music and stuff, and I won't play an ad. But then again, those videos are like 2 or 3 minutes. Sometimes 4. Sometimes 8. Yeah, so I know some 8-minute songs. There's, yeah, I haven't memorized any of them. But I know like 2. Anyway. Wait a minute, it is December. Sometimes I'll like hum that song, and it's like excuse me, it's not even close. I'm close to Christmas time. Why are you humming this Christmas song? I haven't even watched the video yet. I'm just playing it on loop, so don't get any spoilers. I mean, I've watched the video he's watching, but I haven't, what's it called? I watched the video he's watching, but I haven't watched his video, and watching the video. Yeah, that's it. Transformative content. Wait a minute. I haven't reacted to anything. If you want me to react to something, please let me know. I don't know what I've missed to. If you want to watch me dance, then I will gladly do it. I can sit there and watch a video. You won't see my face. Not for a while now. I'll show you my face when everybody in the world subscribes. Definitely how this works. Once I hit 8 billion, then sure, why not? Until then. Yeah, no, maybe. No, maybe I'll say. One day I'll say, whatever. And then I'll do it. But right now, no, it's not my mood. Plus, I'm like every other teenage girl, I think. Like, basically, I'm a teenager. I'm embarrassed of everything. So, that's, it's not even teenage girls, it's like everything. Like, every teenager is embarrassed of themselves. But I try to do, one thing that annoys me is, you ever, about what's it called? I don't know. Yeah, that just voice in your head, not like crazy schizophrenia, I'm hearing voices type. But like a little voice in your head that tells you to do bad things or something that people always talk about. Obviously not that. Anyway, it's just your brain. It's just your thoughts. It's not a separate entity. But everybody calls this that because they don't want to admit to thinking those horrible things. Like, I should stab this thing. No, I should not. It's only self-talk. Sometimes you say stupid things. I say stupid things all the time. Sometimes they come out of the mouth. Like, got an idea. I'm gonna watch these. I'm gonna watch these. Watch these rollers so fast. No, it's not gonna. It's just too small and now it's sad. I was gonna put them in a little box. I have a little box and I was gonna put them in there. And then I was gonna shake the box. Get the box out. Get the box out. Anyway, what was I talking about? That's a weird transition. No, it's not. It's very weird. Yeah, when you ever, because it's like solar opposites. There's all these corrupting the others. Kind of, I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's like in my brain, I think sometimes in my brain I'll sense like something, and it's like so incredibly narcissistic and self-centered and very untrue, or sometimes it is true. It's like why would you even think about saying that? Or maybe it's just an overreaction, and it, I mean, they so like overly confident kind of thing. And then there's this like overly self-deprecatingness. I don't know. And it kind of keeps me at balance. Like I know I have strengths and weaknesses and I know what those are. But in my brain it's like two little voices, and one of them saying, "You're so great, you're so amazing," and the other saying, "You're the worst person on earth. Absolutely horrific. Why even stay alive?" It's so funny because it's like, how can one person think like two opposite things of themselves? And so it's so funny, and I don't know if anybody else thinks that way. Like half of your brain is telling you, oh, you're so great, you're so amazing, you're so great, and everything. But you're horrible, you're horrific, you're ugly. No. And it's just like, okay, so calm down just a little bit, maybe. And it's the fact that you need to find the balance in the middle. Like, okay. I'm not perfect by any means. I'm not that great. So it's just that kind of like that. I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna get to do something really dumb and you're gonna hear it. Want to know what that noise is? So it's super rare in Rango. I carefully put them all in a box. And I'm gonna rinse them off. Right now we're covered in snow. And put them in the dishwasher. Yeah, that actually looked like it did great. Like that wasn't actually a bad idea. I did something smart. Nice. Cool. It's like right now, it's like, wow, I'm so great. It's like, no, it's obvious. Like I and I have to find the middle. It's like, yeah, I did something smart. Yay. And sometimes like, you know when you look in the mirror and you notice a detail and some people, it'll immediately be like, oh, this is so ugly, and or wow, this is so pretty and beautiful, and that's and it's like I'll look at my hair and I'll be like, I have hair. Like I will out loud say, I have hair, and then like somebody around me will say, yes, you do, and people will be like really awkward about it, and it's like, okay, it's kind of embarrassing, but also at the same time, it's true. I mean, sometimes it gets like messy and stuff. And I also think the curls are pretty and the color's pretty, but it's not like I'm gonna compliment. I'm gonna sit here and compliment myself while staring in the mirror for 5 hours. And I'm also not gonna like wallow in self pity. Like, yeah, I have hair. I think it's like I'll move on with my day. And it's funny because I said so. Now act. I don't joke. Like right there. Sometimes they're good jokes. Like the joke I just told. Because that joke wasn't the best. It's not great. I almost said that was a great joke. As like a joke. Sometimes you'll say stuff like that. Because, of course, I don't like it when people are like overly like, self-confident and stuff. Like, confidence is great. Confidence in yourself is amazing. But when you start going around and saying things, bragging about yourself, that's like really annoying. And so, I don't like it when people start doing stuff like that. But they'll start talking about how good they are or something. Oh, they'll compliment. I just stab myself. That's like a two-pronged fork thing. And so I don't like it when people do that. And so I'm like, I'm not gonna be one of those people that just out, outright like compliments themselves every single chance they get, and like think so highly of themselves. But I'm also, because you know when you're like upset and like you're thinking like so lowly of yourself, and you're wallowing in self-pity. And I really like that term, wallowing in self-pity. It's funny to me. Not the wallowing part, but the words. Oh, that scared me. I'm putting the dishwasher stuff in it. I don't know. But it's like, yeah, I guess you're accepting the fact that, yeah, you do have flaws, but also you're taking it a little overkill. And if you have that such low self-esteem, why are you talking about it? Because people are just gonna compliment you, and it kind of just feels kind of a little self-centered, and also almost like you're bragging about it. So I don't like it when people do that either. So so it's like two voices polar opposite in my head. It's like complimenting me and insulting me, and it's like it also feels like I'm trying also a mediator at the same time. Um, words. I just clicked a thing. I don't know what I did. There's Wi-Fi on this thing. I don't know, but I think that's a good way to see it, like a balance between the two. It's like, no, I'm not that great, but also I'm not absolutely horrific either. I think I said that already. I'm not good with memories. I can remember things like very well from like several years ago, as if they just happened a few seconds ago, but things from a few seconds ago I can completely forget. which is which is great, which is wonderful, she said sarcastically. Yeah, floor is soaked. not like soak, but it's wet and like an annoyingly amount of wet. I don't know. I should have moved the point of view over so you're not just staring at the same village this entire time. It's night and it's raining and everything's terrible. I don't know. Oh, one thing that I was gonna talk about earlier, but no, you know how people like compliment themselves? I'll do it like jokingly. Like I have this, like in my head, I think something, and it's like, why did I just say? And it's like, haha. Like I actually made myself say, haha, instead of like just laughing. I forced myself to laugh. I don't, I don't know. But I'll jokingly say, like I'll think it in my head, and it's like that is way overdone, and I'll laugh at myself in my head, and it's like mocking my internal voice, and then I'll share it with everybody else. So I'll say something like so overly confident, and it's like no way any sane person would actually say it, and then I'll start laughing because I was gonna do that anyway because I thought of it, and I decided to share it with everyone else so I don't look like a maniac laughing at myself. Um, I don't know how to start this. I mean, there's the big button that says start, cancel, hold 3 sec, but there's also something that says select cycle. There's delay hours, connect plus, steam. Steam? Do we have steam on our dishwasher? Wash temp, bottle jets. We have jets. I could have been turbo. Oh, that was funny. I don't know. I'm sorry. I make references to stuff all the time that. Oh, how? I think I was just electrocuted by the dishwater. If you don't know, of course you don't know. I keep saying if you don't know, when obviously you don't know. In the last house we were in, we had this dishwasher, and apparently, it wasn't grounded. I'm not sure what that means, but every time we touched it, it would electrocute us. So now I'm scared to touch things like kitchen appliances. I'm scared to touch ovens, and I'm scared to touch the fridge, even like handles on the sink because they're metal. And this dishwasher, the handle is metal, and I just touched it and it felt like I was electrocuted. And now I'm scared to touch it again, but I can't start it if I don't touch it again, which is fun. It's spectacular, really. And I touched it. Okay. Start. Stop. I'm pressing things. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I think it says 3 hours and 41 minutes. I don't know what that means. Is it gonna start? I'm scared. I just touched the handle again. It didn't electrocute me, but I got scared. Oh, okay. It was blinking. I heard a click when I closed it. Ah, the sink made a noise. I don't know what happened, but I'm washing my hands. I washed the dishes, and so now I'm washing my hands. I'm rinsing off my bracelets. I put them on the countertop, which the countertop is gross. Not as gross as the dishes, which is good. And the sink is also much emptier. Okay. That's fun. This is great. I I hope you've all been able to hear me this entire time. That would be embarrassing if you weren't. I think I'm still gonna post the video. Even if you can't, just the sink running and me occasionally talking whenever it pauses. Well, I never talked to anybody for this long. It's been an hour and 45 minutes. It is 2:58 a.m. Even in real life, I don't have friends. Who has friends? But no, I don't have anybody to talk to, and so I'm talking on camera this long. I'm saying things that I usually would never even say in front of somebody I trusted, except for like 2 people in my family. But you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. I'm plugging the charger that was in the wall, so my video didn't have a notification that said the laptop is dying, per usual. Sorry about that, guys. I know you were looking forward to it. It happens every single video. There's water on the sound thing. I've had my headphones on, and I muted this. My headphones are gonna be dead. Oof. I'm sitting down. Oh, I've touched my ankle with my gross wet shoe. Gross. This floor is soaked in it. I don't know. I'm in the dining room. I just moved over here. Ugh. I don't know. 1 more minute until 3 a.m. I've been washing the 3 a.m. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. I'm washing the dishes for 3 hours. 2.5, I think. Yeah, 2.5. I'm looking at the the timer thing for the video. I don't know. I don't know. I was gonna say something. I don't remember what it was. I walked away to get paper towels and dry off my hands because I don't like my hands being left wet. Honestly, my hands aren't as dry as I thought they'd be. That's weird. They haven't ripped up yet. Which I'll take that win, I guess. Ugh. Speaking of win? I was about to say something that doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna go grab my Gatorade bag from the living room that I dropped when I was crying. That doesn't make sense. Not to you, not to me, not to anybody. I heard a noise on the other side of the room. It is dark and it's full of boxes, so I'm scared. I'll be right back. I'll be on for just 1 more second because I want to turn on the light in here and then turn off the light in the kitchen. Okay, so I am in the dining room right now. Kitchen light is out, and I'm staring into the empty room full of boxes. I can't even. Oh, I thought I did a thing to the video. I didn't. I was in the wrong tab. So, just died. I didn't even see that. This is so small. It's just in the corner of my screen. But I can barely see what's going on in the game. But, you know, it's whatever. Oh, do I not have Elytra on? No, I don't. I need that. I thought I'd have some. I like Elytra. Only when I'm in creative mode. If you saw my last video, I don't remember when I posted that. I'm gonna check. Let's do a thing. Bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, ba. View channel. Still 71 subscribers. 57 videos, and yay! I have 1, 2, 3 views. It's 1 day ago. I don't know when 1 day ago is. Let's see, and I get an ad. It says 1 day ago. Okay, December 17th. So it's the day before. I'm trying to math right now, which I'm not good at. Speaking of not being good at things. Ah. Oh yeah, it's the animal. I thought this was like its head, and over here was its. Okay. Well, that's its face. I need it. I got the wrong. It's fitted wrong. The skin's fitted wrong. Video. I need to fix this before I get off. There we go. That is much better. Whee! So I wanted to show you the, what's it called? The map. I was thinking maybe, because we've all wanted to do a survival series. And honestly, we have a. Wait, I'm sorry. I sounded so excited just for a second. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, the the Minecraft games. Okay, we had this game thing that we did when we were younger, and we've been wanting to do it for like ever because we all loved doing it. I mean, I liked doing it, but you know, they were also excited, and I got to play with my siblings, so I was excited too. So that, yeah. So we had this game thing called the Minecraft games where we would get on Minecraft and we'd have this like hub kind of area. I don't know, we'd have this one area where we'd all hang out, live, do stuff. And our older my older sister. Is it changed? Did it change? What just happened? Huh? I'm confused. Wait a minute. The map is changing. Why is the map changing? I'm confused. Someone help. I'm scared. Why is it changing? It's not huge changes, but it's like slight changes. Is it because I made a copy of the world? Yeah, it's changing. I don't. Why is it changing? Wait, what? I'm confused. My brain hurts. Huh? I'm I'm so confused. I'm sorry. Minecraft games. I need to get back on that. So we would always have this hub area kind of, and we'd what's it called? We'd get on and we do games. We do challenges, and we called it the Minecraft games. And it was just the four of us, and we were hanging out. And I had a tendency in all of our Minecraft worlds to kind of just move out on my own. Like I love them to death, my siblings, but I can't live with them. Yes, I can. No, I can't. And in real life, I manage,
But in Minecraft, when I have a choice, I always move away. Like I'm kind of close, but it's also like I have my own area. I have some air, some space, some fresh air. Is it because I'm flying lower to the ground instead of like a million feet in the air? So I can like get all the details. Oh yeah, because I loaded all that and I was really far away from the ground, so it makes sense that it didn't load properly. I don't know. So what we've been trying to find a world and the chance to get on and actually play and start building stuff and like making the what's it called? The like hub area. Though I guess we probably should do that on camera or something. But it's like all of us are in survival and she's in creative and she'll give us things for like completing challenges. Like different armor sets which would show what level we are. I do that with horses. It's my favorite things to do with horses. In Minecraft, just I don't know. I'd rank them and then like slowly say they'd level up and stuff until I like weeded out the worst ones from the best and I don't know. I don't know what I'd do. I had fun with it though. I loved hanging out with Minecraft horses. This is I don't know what you are. I think you're why did I say fly, fairy, butterfly? I was gonna say something else. You are so ugly. I don't I'm sorry, but it's true. It's true. I also used to fish a lot, which is weird because I don't like fish in real life. Because I'd have all this fish, and that'd be all I ate on all my survival worlds because I'd fish so much, and I don't like fish. Carrots, potatoes. That is not a potato. That is a wet. A wet. Yes, this is a wet. This is a wheat. Anyway, so what's it called? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. What I want to be talking about. We've also been trying to do a survival series, which is frustrating because we've tried two or no, like almost 5 times, I think, maybe. Oh, that's a weird position. Chest. Why am I checking chess? I'm in creative mode. Boring. Anyway. Ah, wrong direction. So every time we've tried, Trey and Bryn end up yelling at Katie, and Trey ends up getting bored and just logging out. And he'll like blatantly express that, and also Trey and Katie end up saying some not so nice things, like very cancelable things, very uncomfortable things. Both of them do it, and then they blame. Oh, oh Mia, no, 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 no. I don't know what to do with this. I'm tossing it out. Anyway, boring. They say they say some not so okay things. Ah, ah, no way out. And so we end up not posting the video. Also, Trey always like logs out. I already checked that one. Trey always ends up logging out of the world like halfway through, which is annoying because he's the one to initiate. He says, "Hey, let's record." Ah, I'm doing. I'm breaking everything I touch. Hello, skeledudes. That's what we used to call them, skeledudes, when we were little. And So it's frustrating because we always end up fighting, and it's unpleasant. Cause I keep breaking things. Just what? Make check can only be called from a snake. I don't know. I don't know what it's talking about. The, the game gets a little. I don't know. It's feels like I'm making excuses for a person. I don't know. How many doors? I'm in houses. Ah! How many doors will I break? So, what was I gonna talk about? Oh no, I had a subject that I wanted to say more on. More on. You had a subject you wanted to talk about, you moron. Um, Words. Gold. But yeah, we've been wanting to do a survival series, and every time we've played Minecraft in the past with each other, I've always moved away. I I don't really understand 100% why. I I guess I was kind of scared they'd take my stuff, maybe. I don't know why I wouldn't be scared. They're not very smart if I wanted to. That's so mean. Why did I say that? If I wanted to, what I was trying to say, if I wanted to hide my stuff, they probably wouldn't find it. I'm, I'm good at hiding my things. Why did I say that? That was so mean. It's 3:15 a.m. Am I being mean when I get tired? Do I get mean? I'm not that tired actually. There's some zombie villagers out here. I don't know. Sometimes I just think really mean things for like no reason. Oh, I've already been recording for 2 hours. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if you sat through all of this. You probably didn't. Just, just be. We're just being honest here. I'm not that. I'm not that entertaining. Especially not when I'm washing my dishes. That's. Why did I think anybody even watch this? I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. What am I even doing right now? Let's go find the warden. I found him in the last video. And then I died trying to fight him. Did I ever get my stuff back? I'm assuming I did, considering the fact that I have all of it. Oh dear, I love this. It's just leaves, floating leaves. Anyway, down here. I can barely even see. Oh, he was over here, right? Is he dead? What's that? That was nothing. It's a stalagmite. I mean, technically not really, but you know. Where's he gonna come from? I do have mobs spawning here, right? I don't know. Survival series, what I wanted to do. Words, that's not what I was talking about. Right. So I always end up moving away, which isn't nice or fair to everybody else. But it's also like I never want to try and be near them, I guess. I don't know. Everything I think of just sounds mean right now. I need to get out of here. XP and some some stuff. What is it? Cobbled deep slate. I cannot see a thing. Wait, if I'm like right here and I move up like this, does it look like I'm walking just ever so slightly? Uh, I'm, I don't know. I probably look like an idiot right now. Stop saying that. My brain. After I talk for a while, I stop thinking and words just come out. And my, I thought, oh, I was about to say I thought there were two, and there are two. Well, not for long if he keeps doing stuff like that, honestly. So, where am I now? Fairies. Oh, no lightning bugs. I used to run around and try to catch those when I was little. I mean, everybody did. You're not special. Ugh. Keep again thinking mean things. Where'd the shark go? Where'd the shark go? That is not a shark. You are a shark. And you are so stinking adorable. Like Katie asked me which one was my favorite, and I said the shark. I mean, it's maybe the bear, maybe the lion, not the penguin, and not the what what are you called? Hamster, chinchilla, whatever. The shark's my favorite. It's so stinking cute, and I love it. We. Well, if you enjoyed today's video, probably didn't. I don't know. Probably didn't even watch the entire thing. Please, please subscribes, whatever. I don't know. It's 3:20 a.m. My brain's not working. I've been recording for over 2 hours. My throat hurts. I brought drinking, and I didn't drink it. Anyway, I will see you guys next time, and hopefully I'll give you some actual content. Crescent moon. Now, the question is, since I haven't been paying attention, is it what's it called? A, um, a waxing crescent or a waning crescent? That's the question. That's the question of the day. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you've actually made it to this, then I'm shocked. It was a waxing! Yay! And now it's a half moon. I love moon cycles. Where'd it go? Huh? Anyway, before I get distracted again, I'm so thankful you decided to watch. I will see you guys in the next one. My brother just walked in the kitchen to my right. It scared me. No, he went to the game room. He's getting back on the Xbox. He's been on there for hours. He laid down on the couch for a little while. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Oh dear. That wasn't even. I was gonna. I was supposed to cut myself off after I said oh dear, and I. Oh dear. Um, I'm. I'm tired. Good night. Bye bye.